The Simpsons Hit and Run is still an amazing game to this day, but have you ever wondered what the lowest percent you can possibly complete the game with is? Or if you could beat the game without ever completing a mission? Let's find out. So the Simpsons Hit and Run has a kind of toggling feature to make it easy for all players. So if you fail a mission 5 or 6 times, something like that. It depends on what mission you're in. If you fail a certain amount of times, it gives you the option to skip the mission. So I've always wondered, could you just purposely fail every mission and skip the entire game but still get the ending sequence? So today we're going to be testing that. The first mission, the Cola Caper, is more of a tutorial mission, and you cannot skip it because it never sets up any type of timer or anything to allow you to even fail. However, it does not seem to affect the percentage of your progress, so no worries on that one. We can't forget though that other things affect the game progress as well, such as buying new cars, killing the wasp cameras, etc. So if we want to get the lowest percentage possible, not only do we have to fail every mission possible, but we also have to avoid hitting any of the wasps or buying any cars. This means that we cannot complete the game at 0% because every level has some sort of car or outfit that you have to buy. This also means that even though you're skipping every possible mission, you still have to be collecting some coins. But that actually comes in handy because there is a lot of waiting around, because some of these missions give you 3-4 minutes on the clock, and you have to let that 3 or 4 minutes run out at least 5 times before it'll even let you skip. So I use this time to be going around and smashing cars to get coins, breaking the crusty glass, finding the buzz boxes in the vending machines, and basically anything I can do to find some coins during that time. However, I did quickly catch on and learn that on the missions where you are forced to be in a vehicle with somebody else, if you exit the vehicle, you can end the countdown a lot sooner because it only gives you 10 seconds to get back into your vehicle. That made those missions so much easier.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Aside from the waiting game and the constant coin farming, I found it pretty easy to skip every mission in level 1. The only concern I had was when you had to press the action button in front of Homer's workstation. I was scared that it was going to activate the gag and give me that point, but it did not. So the only percentage point that I was forced to complete in this level was purchasing the Plow Keg, which means that we have completed level 1 with a 2.5% completion. Level 2 is about the same concept as level 1, whereas you only have to purchase one vehicle throughout the entire level's missions. And honestly, there's not really much to talk about with it because nothing really unique happened aside from what we had already talked about with level 1. So you come to the end of the level and you've also completed it with a 2.5%. Level 3 is where they begin to make things just a little bit harder for us because now there's at least 2 things that you need to purchase. In this level, we're going to experience them making us purchase a vehicle and an outfit. Aside from the one additional purchase though, you were still able to skip every mission and not have to collect anything else, which means we have finished this level with a completion percentage of 6.7%. Moving right along to level 4, as usual, all missions here are skippable, but there is a bit of a weird difference here, because instead of purchasing a vehicle, this level has you purchase 2 different outfits, which is also weird to me that outfits are worth more percentage points than vehicles. So therefore, we must complete this level with a higher percentage rating. The only reason I can think for this would be because there are less outfits to purchase per level, so therefore maybe each outfit needs to count for more percentage points than the vehicles do. I don't know, but it's stupid. So by the end of level 4, we have finished with a whopping 8.3%.
You said it.
Percent.
It's too damn high.
Level 5 brings us back to just purchasing one vehicle and one outfit again, so there's not much to really discuss here. Pretty much the same thing about just letting the clock run out or getting out of your vehicle whenever you can, or purposely losing races, etc. So just like Lisa's level, we were able to finish this one with 6.7%. With level 4 causing you to complete the level with the highest percentage yet, and then it going back down for level 5, it seems like we're just going on back in time because level 6 did the exact same thing. The only thing we were required to purchase in level 6 was one vehicle for Bart. Once again, all of the missions in this level were pretty easy to just skip right on through. However, I did just want to point out that the mission where you had to destroy Principal Skinner's car, you have to be very careful and keep an eye on that because during my playthrough, he almost destroyed his own car with me not being anywhere near him, which would have sucked and totally ruined the whole thing here. So keep an eye out during that mission. If he starts destroying his car, you may want to restart it just to be safe. Overall though, just like level 1 and 2, we were able to complete this one with a 2.5%.
Child. Anyway, so
Level 7 starts off seemingly normal. Wait, what's wrong with Grandpa?
He needs some milk.
Level 7 seems to be going about like the previous level just did, where you only had to purchase one vehicle. However, it gets to a weird point whenever you reach the Alien Autopsy Part 1, which is the third to last mission of the game. I swear to you, I failed this mission at least 20 times before I finally gave up and took it to the internet to see if anybody knew why it was not giving me the option to skip. And it turns out that you cannot skip the last 3 missions of level 7, which makes sense because I'm sure they don't want anybody doing this and just blowing right through the game and skipping right to the end and getting to see the final scene without really doing anything for it. Just wish I would have known. And this unfortunately meant that I had to complete the last 3 missions of level 7, which is going to give us a much higher percentage than what we've been getting. With purchasing 1 vehicle and completing 3 missions, we finished with a 7.9%, which is weirdly low compared to the mission where we had to purchase 2 outfits being over 8%. So now we have officially completed the game by skipping through every level that we possibly can. However, we can view the average of percents without having to do math, thank the Lord. All we had to do is go to the scrapbook and go to the game stats, and we can see our total percentage for the entire game that we just did. Drum roll, please. The lowest possible percent that you can get in the Simpsons hit and run to beat the game is 5.2%. The fun doesn't have to end here though, because you know what this means. You have not completed hardly any of the game, but you have access to the cars from level 7 that you had to just use, and you can bring them back into level 1. So now you can complete the game on what, super easy mode? So now go ahead and kick back and take the easy way out of getting 100%. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button. This is my first gaming video on this channel, but I'm planning on doing it more frequently, so if you would like to help the show out, please support me on my Patreon. The link is in the description. Also, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and leave me a comment with your thoughts on this, and I will catch you on the flip side.